Greetings, my fellow exiles. It is the Ash Heritor. Welcome back to Path of Exile 2. In the previous episode, we entered the Vistiri Desert on the roving village of, what's the name of this Akara? We can look this up. It is the Ardura Caravan. And we have been, functionally, we are being tasked with locating traces of the beast and tracking down the evil sorceress Oriana, and not freezing, who has made a deal with the Faridun Exiles, a clan of exiles of the Marraketh people, who have kind of been trod underfoot by the Marraketh people, or ignored in equal measure, and it's now up to us to stop them, because they are being led astray by Oriana and promises of power and revenge against the Marraketh. But that path of revenge comes with very insidious corruption, as they have to draw power from the beast. So we need to put a stop to that. So we already investigated the mines over here, the Maudun mine and the Maudun quarry, and now we need to head up here. Except we can't. I need to do that at the map. So we're going to go do that at the map. We move the entire caravan over. Which is what we're going to do. We're going to follow the trail of corruption and see what there is to be found here. So it is a... I like having a quick look at the area. I can sometimes tell a little bit. This is very similar to the last one, though. Love how it stops.
Quickie. What is it?
You have nothing to say? Then we're going to head to the Halani gates and see what we do here. So is this Halani? Is this city that we have right here? Is that it? My apologies for the clinking. That is a coffee mug. Okay. Well, let's have a look. Here's all of these slaves. You can get a closer look at them. Ugh! It's dug into their fucking backs. It's just inefficient. It would be more efficient if they were all zombies. At least give them, like, collars or something. This is horrible. We the bad guys?
Why have we stopped?
Okay. I mean, she's out in front of the Sekema. Makes sense. It's very much the Marraketh style of leadership.
The Halani gates are closed, and the Faridun hold them in defense of the beast.
Ooh.
We will have to find another way.
Ah. Okay.
Fight
so
the last.
I guess we do nothing here. Board back up, head out. So, what now? Can we talk to, I just want to see if there's any new dialogue about the Halani gates being closed. Oh, we do have some dialogue about Jamanra, the risen king of the Faridun. He, presumably died in ages past and was resurrected by Oriana to lead the Faridun again, but he has been driven mad by the beast.
Jamanra? That's a tale I rarely tell. Every few generations, the Faridun stir up trouble. Jamanra was their most successful attempt at causing problems. A very long time ago, he spread dangerous ideas among the outcasts and spoke to the Marraketh as if they were equals. His offenses were so great, the Sekemas joined together to approach and rebuke him. The tale says that he was so in awe of the glory of our leaders, he ended his own life and chose to fall forgotten in the sands.
I doubt that.
It is a strange conclusion to his tale, I must admit. But this is what is told. If he has been somehow reanimated through corruption, he will have only one goal: harming us.
That I believe.
Stay in sight.
How can I advise you?
What do you know about Jamanra?
I was asleep during the era of Jamanra.
Okay.
I cannot attest to the truth of Risu's tale, though I cannot say it is outside the realm of possibility. The Marraketh have strict traditions, erring on the side of brutal.
Yeah, he was
Move
asleep,
swiftly.
lulled asleep by the beast that he created. All to give humanity a chance at self-determination. A noble sacrifice. Pity he didn't realize exactly what the beast would become when humanity found it. Okay, what do you have to say, Risu?
The Halani gates are closed. Then Jamanra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front will be impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jamanra before it is too late.
Yep.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs! Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Faridun immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage, find your way to the top of the gates without being detected, and then call for aid. I shall answer.
Sounds good. Let me know what we need
Move
to do.
swiftly.
Ah, it's right here. It's very close by. Click to travel to the Halani gates. Oh, this is the Trader's Passage. Wait. You stopped? Okay, now we get out into the Trader's Passage. Well, get out into the Trader's Passage. See what type of place this is. I was excited for a new level. There, you know, with basically every single new level, every single new zone we've come into, the biome has been relatively different. There have been new enemy types that have been pretty exciting.
In dark spaces. How wonderful.
Oh, scorpions. I love scorpions. I used to have a pet scorpion. Oh. Oh, God, these are...
Death and decay!
Yeah, those are gnarly looking spiders. Like, I'm not normally super spooked by spiders, but there's a certain type that gets me, and the really long, spindly ones, they do it. So, congratulations, GGG. I guess your proximity of being so close to Australia has let you make creepy spiders. Stuff like huntsmen. I know they're cool. They're very fascinating. You know, I would never harm one or anything. I'm never going to do the type of, like, smash a spider just because it's in my house. Most of the time, like, if it's an orb weaver, I'm just like, yeah, you stay up there. You can eat the fruit flies and mosquitoes and whatever else might come around. The crawly ones, I'd rather put those outside, to be honest. Okay, we have leveled up again, so we were headed towards right here. We need to figure out what we're going to do after here, though. So, we've got one more level, then we have Zone of Control. Just going to sort out our small curse issue. We'll have much bigger curses. So, this could be good, but I feel like this isn't super relevant at the moment. This is basically having stun be keyed to your energy shield rather than life. That, I think, is only going to be relevant once we get Chaos Inoculation. For now, the difference isn't big. Actually, the difference is pretty big. But I don't think it's that major. What else do we want? We could go with either of these. I would probably do the reduced curse duration so that we can trigger the Hex Blasts earlier, but I'm not sure. I kind of like the idea of just leaving the curses on them, and while this is bringing a tangible benefit either way, and it doesn't increase the effect of the curses, it also comes with a drawback of sorts. So Void would be pretty good, the 29% increased chaos damage and enemies suffering minus 3% chaos resistance is never bad. Right up here, energy shield recovery rate could be really good. However, we need to... Yeah. So, this is an option because there's items that increase the life regen. and all kinds of other things that can increase life regen, like right here. Zealot's Oath would cause my life regen to recharge energy shield instead. However, you lose your passive energy shield recharge, which means any nodes that cause a passive energy shield recharge, like these right here, for example, are going to be lost on us. So if we do that, I would like to respec a little and leave that, although that is generally just a very good node, so either way we'd have to take one of those, and then it would cost more points to get from elsewhere. I don't know, maybe we don't need to respec. Maybe we don't need to go to Zealot's Oath. Maybe we can just have our passive energy shield recharge be good enough as is. Then that also frees up the affixes that normally we would then want to have be spent on life regen that we can then use on other things. So, definitely some options here. That is pretty good. So, when they enter your presence, there's a 6-meter radius around you. It just automatically inflicts Wither onto them. Which is very good. This is not so useful, because this gain 11% of damage as extra chaos damage. Actually, that might work. That just will increase our damage by 11%. There's also down here a spaghettification. Fucking love it. In Event Horizon. Alright, that's nice. 53% increased chaos damage, but lose 3% of life and energy shield whenever you use a chaos skill. That is insane. But that is counterproductive if we're doing chaos inoculation. We'll die really fast. Oh, and we need it before we can get spaghettification. Hold on. So spaghettification reduces your chaos resistance. 29% increased chaos damage. 3% increased movement speed. Less light radius. Oh, I love this. This is very thematic. And 7% increased attributes. So actually there is kind of a reason to stack this with chaos inoculation, because that 13% penalty to chaos resistance is just, that doesn't fucking matter when you're immune to chaos damage. It's risky if you do these with chaos inoculation, to be sure. That is a bold strategy, but we'll see, we'll see. We got several options as to where we could go. There's actually just right down here extra intelligence, energy shield, and mana regen. It's really not bad. Our mana's not doing well, so I think I'm just going to grab this node right down here. I don't know if I'm going to go in the other direction, because that's going to reduce my mana. Could do it. 40% increased max energy shield is quite a bit. We shall see. I love the passive skill tree. Loved it in PoE 1 as complicated as it was. This one seems to be a little bit more simple and a little bit less, like, you're not as gated and forced to do things because there's no life nodes, or at least there aren't many life nodes. As I mentioned in the previous episode, before it was like, you have to take probably a third of your passive points need to be spent on life nodes. Unless you're doing chaos inoculation, then they have to go. Then you probably need even more into energy shield nodes. And that's probably still true. That's okay. We have a lot of energy shields. Love the delayed death. So we're seeing mostly the same enemies, however, we have these bat enemies and these strider spiders. As well as normal spiders. We haven't seen normal spiders yet either, so I reckon we'll see them elsewhere too. I mean, it seems like a spider is a normal enemy, but these Tomb Shriekers are probably either unique to this place or very uncommon, only being spotted in caves, I would reckon. I vaguely recall the Tomb Shriekers from the base game in the Azurite mines. Hello. You are a special one. Very slow projectile. Hello there. So I've found a ton of unique shields. This, I think, aside from this scepter and my hat, all of the other uniques I've found have been shields, which is unfortunate. I do have a build that uses these, but
Ancient power.
80% increased block chance. That's a 46% block chance. That is really good. Doomgate is what it's called. 136% increased armor. You take 20% of damage from blocked hits. Okay, that's still not too bad when the block chance is that much higher. Enemies are culled on block. That is fucking cool. So, culling is a mechanic that, like... Yeah, culling strikes kill normal enemies if their life is at 30% or below, magic enemies at 20%, and rare enemies at 10%, and unique enemies at 5%. So if they just hit you and they're at 30% life or less, like a normal enemy, they just die instantly, which is really cool. That is an awesome shield.
Wither away!
It says, welcome to Rayquast also, which I love. Okay, let's get the, hexes going. Come on, any second now. Doom Blasts? Oh, they have some sort of, invul. Or, that's what's going on here. There we go. Then this guy's just gotta go. Goodbye. Gold. I need gold. Spent a lot of it, so spent some of it on other characters as well. I think gold is shared between all of your characters, so... I like that. So it would be kind of... It'd be alright if it was, like, per character as well. I wouldn't mind. Okay. Hello, guys. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying this series, do drop this video a like. This series, unfortunately, didn't pick up with, you know, some of the larger numbers. I mean, yeah, I haven't been able to get the larger numbers of some of my old Crusader Kings and Age of Wonders playthroughs, unfortunately. And that's fine, but, you know, like Rogue Trader did pretty good. This one did more, at least the start of it, was much more similar to, like, the beginning of my Elden Ring DLC playthrough, which was, unfortunately, didn't get a huge amount of viewership. If anything like my main Elden Ring playthrough, though, it tends to pick up more viewership as time goes on. So, less immediate success, more long-term success, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how Path of Exile 2 goes. Hoping it does well, but every like and comment that you guys can drop onto it, of course, increases its success chance in the algorithm. I really should have said this on the first episode, but, you know, I was caught up in things and distracted, so I didn't. Oh my god. So, this is like a spider nest. I wonder if this is going to be on the map. This feels like it would be something that's on the map. It's not. Just spider hole. That was gnarly looking. They all just crawled out of there. Down from the walls. So these, like, cave ruins with these alcoves and statues is very... at least to my knowledge, it's very Amazigh inspired, so like North African.
One day, they'll make a statue like this of me.
Yeah, what is this? Very cool looking. Just down here in this cave, these pillars that have been carved into, I reckon they're tombs, but I'm not sure. I like this this map quite a bit. Like most of the maps, to be fair. Got some lore here that I'm excited about. Listen to it.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to...
Oh, it doesn't keep playing? It used to keep playing. I just want to take out some of the enemies here first.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn.
Okay.
Bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marraketh blood enter her prison before her time is served.
So what is a djinn? I mean, I know what a djinn is in accordance to Arabic mythology and all that. I've seen numerous different renditions of djinn in fantasy settings and have created my own for my own fantasy settings. What are they here? An imprisoned spirit? Maybe? Who knows? Is this... So, when I was talking about the, like, these subterranean alcove statues that function like shrines, I know it from Amazigh culture, from, like, archaeological sites in, like Algeria and Morocco, for the most part. Is it also an Arab thing? If any of you guys are Arab or know about it, I know there's a few of you that are subscribed to me. I don't know if if any of you are watching Path of Exile, but let me know. I'd be interested to hear if like this sort of architecture is also present within Arabic archaeology. I know you have something similar-ish in Jordan, but probably pronouncing that wrong. My apologies. But I don't know if it's the same. So it seemed like there was no there was nothing on the map, like no indication that there was going to be any sort of secret or bonus thing on the map anywhere. I will quickly swing around here, because that lore thing isn't marked on the map either. Then again, it is in the easy-to-reach area that you kind of have to go through, so maybe you will encounter the lore stele. You want to call it that? There we go. And we leveled up again, of course. This we're getting a ton of XP here. The other one. That's okay. Like, these spiders don't bug me at all. I mean, if they were that big in real life, they probably would, but... Okay, a little chest here. Alright, let's quickly level up. Get Zone of Control. So, enemies you curse are hindered. That's going to be really nice. 8% increased effect of my curses, and 40% increased area of effect. So let's take a look. Yeah, that is a substantially larger area, which is really nice.
I can create better.
So if we swing back this way, there's nothing here, aside from some spiders, so we'll get rid of them. Okay. Problem solved. Also, our mana is doing a lot better. Not really sure what has changed to allow for that, but... because we were having some mana issues before, but now it seems to be okay. I really want to get more of these, like, support... Not support gems, but the spirit gems. Because I don't want to play a minion witch with this character. I will make one in my own time. Of course, I like minion builds. But I want this to be a proper, like, old-school occultist-style witch. Ooh, look at this. Got some,
Recent corpses. An easy distraction.
So, are these the Faridun? They certainly look different. Like, the Maraketh, because remember, Risu said that the Faridun... Did Risu say it? That the Faridun... Everything the Faridun do is done in opposition to the Maraketh. So the way they dress, what they eat, how they act, it's all, like, in polar opposition. So, like, the Maraketh are quite, you know, covered. Well, I say that, but the Sakema is, right there to prove me wrong. But they have, like, at the very least, you know, when they're less covered, they're in fancy and colorful attire. I mean, I guess this is red. I don't know. I feel like these ones are Faridun. They look different. These ones, like this one here, is a Maraketh. Almost certainly. That, I think, is a Faridun. Okay. So let's see what there is to be found here. Very cool architecture. Yeah, look. Faridun Spearwoman. And we can summon a Sala. Okay.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
So she goes in herself. That is commendable. Okay, so they're gonna come through. Oh.
She made light work of that.
Terracotta. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that.
Advance with me.
Okay,
There are 2 more gates we must open.
Okay. We'll do that. This is cool. She's actually here to help us. Man, I wish... I hope they'll add in a mercenary system. Say what you will about, you know, Diablo. I liked the mercenary system that they had in Diablo 2. Even the one in Diablo 3 was alright. Didn't like that game as much for numerous other reasons, but the mercenary system is cool. I would not mind that. It's one of the reasons why I like the heist lead in PoE 1, because you got to bring along a companion that you could sort of, like, you couldn't level them up, but you could equip them, and like their equipment wasn't as complex as yours, but there were like specific items for them that they could use. I would personally love it if you could just fully equip characters, and maybe they had like a rudimentary skill tree type of thing. I think it would be really cool. Even if it was just for, like, a league mechanic. Oh, shit. It's a lot of them. And down they go. Okay. Don't want to miss anything here. First off, what's in this area? There are 2 potential things. The forward command tents and Jamanra the Risen King. We fight him already. I figured he would probably be an act boss. That's interesting. They look really cool. There's something very rugged and barbaric about the Faridun influence. They kind of have like a Conan aesthetic to them, which is just cool. I kind of dig the some of the Conan aesthetic. Not the barbarians, but like the other factions in that setting. I think look pretty cool. Then. Oh. Boulder ants. Okay. Oh, we got some terracottas here. I want to kill them because it's like a super high density pack of enemies. So they give a good amount of XP and item drops. Dense enemy packs are good. So, like, once again, almost entirely new enemies here. We haven't seen anything that we've seen before yet. Like, Boulder Ants are new, all of these Faridun enemies are new. I reckon we're going to see more of these Faridun enemies elsewhere. Unless this is like a mid-act thing to deal with the Faridun, and that after we kill Jamanra, that Faridun then fall in line. We don't fight them anymore. It's also possible. Dyad crossbow?
Death and decay!
Crossbow with an axe blade bayonet on the front. Cool animations. All of the animations in this DOE 2. Super fluid. Which really helps with immersion. And immersion is something they have done well. They did it well in PoE 1, but it admittedly felt dated. The animations and some of the other
if we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
Crown. That's an old item type. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, we have a new gate mechanism here. And then we can keep going that way. However, I want to double back. Shit. They're upon us. Curse. There we go. Goodbye.
Onwards!
Wait.
Give these demons no quarter!
We have something going on over here. Forward command tents. Got support gem. Happy to take that. I wonder when we're going to get the higher level support gems. And when we can start to equip more. So what do we have going on here? We have Liam the Impaler. He's not a boss, but I guess a unique rare enemy. Ow. Okay. I see why they call you the Impaler, aside from all of the corpses that you've impaled around. Otherwise, not too great.
Another corpse to serve me.
Let's bring all these corpses down. Look at this, the beast tendrils growing from dead. Oh man, they've been decapitated as well. Gnarly. Even the Impaler doesn't seem very nice. Oh, one more. We'll honor these fallen Maraketh fighters. Does Malanthae care about them? Probably not. Though I think she respects the, you know, the strong women, which is fair. Maybe she would honor them.
A beautiful murder!
Infantry. Over. That's oh, these enemies crack me up. Alright, on we go. More enemies. Lunar amulet, that's new. Ooh, plus 21 or plus 27 to energy shield, so we have energy shield amulets again. Perfect. I'm gonna need those. The attributes are nice, and I guess we'll see what other amulet types there are, but that's probably going to be the one I'm mostly going to use, so we're going to want to craft that. Fantastic. I crafted already. I can partially craft it, and we only have a blue one here, so I may as well. 27 to accuracy rating is unfortunately basically useless on me. 14 fire resist, and we have accuracy rating here. I just want to make sure that equipping something that takes away strength and dex doesn't break my build. It does not, so then we're going to do that. Why is my shield at 844? That puts it lower. It was higher before. We were at like 1100 something. Possible that it was because of the our spirit ability, that it increased it beyond its maximum. Or is something that we have equipped no longer No, I don't think so. Going back around. The whole
And die.
the spreading of curses. See it like start on one part of the screen where you click one of them with it, and then it just starts to spread through the rest of them. It is very satisfying running the Contagion build. I probably will keep Contagion in my build, even if we swap out Essence Drain with something else later. And the Curse, of course, we might swap out for a different Curse. This one's fine. It's a good defensive Curse, but
gate is broken. We must continue our advance.
I'm sure there will be ones that are better options for me. This one right now does help a lot with survivability, which is always good. Anything here? No? Checkpoint? We're getting to the finale here. Gonna fight Jamanra.
Noxious.
Oh, he looks fucking cool.
Jamanra? How is this possible?
Holy shit, he looks awesome.
Wrath of the king!
He looks like a Jinn, or what I would imagine a Jinn will look like in a way.
The Mariketh will fall!
Using fire as well.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama!
Fire and wind.
leave you to the sands!
I hope Asala doesn't die here. I feel like this might be a place where she would.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama! And leave you to the sands!
Wither away.
The Mariketh will fall! Wrath of the king!
Basically, I'm just applying my
I
curses,
you,
and then
Sekama,
slamming them
leave
with
you to the sands!
just the regular old chaos bolts.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama! You are unworthy!
Chaos bolts are admittedly quite dated. They're doing next to nothing. I don't even know if it's worth doing that.
Will fall by my hand!
Overall, not too hard yet. The arena is a bit small.
I tried to seek peace,
Uh-oh. What are you
and
doing?
the Sekamas disgraced me. Left my
Oh,
corpse
he's
to rot
summoning?
in the
Oh
sand.
yeah, he's summoning some
This
volatile
time,
scarabs.
we choose war.
This is really more dangerous.
And I shall give you another.
We shall finish this, but not today.
Oh,
Make haste! He must not escape!
Jamanra, the Corpse King, is running away. Ha!
okay, so he flees. Well, that answers my question of, is he going to be like an act
Quickly!
boss?
He conjures the
Might
very
be.
sands against us!
This is cool. Where do we go from here? I just want to check around the area, make sure there's nothing. This might just be a, we can go into the caravan. Salah? Alright. Checkpoint.
This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
How do we do that? Just portal? I guess? Alright. Oh, so close to leveling up. But let's indeed get some help from Zarka. I'm sure she has a story that'll tell us how to deal with this. But first, let's talk to the
The
hook one.
Countess has used corruption to resurrect Jamanra, and they have escaped with the beast. Thankfully, we have some idea what the Faridun intend. We must reach Deshar as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh, now you have something to say about Chambrin?
I am accustomed to others shivering and turning away when my gaze falls upon them. But I must confess, for once, the feeling is reversed.
Why?
Although she is blind, I sometimes have the strangest notion that she is looking at me, even at night.
Oh. That's cool. What do you have to say about Zarka?
You have no idea how much restraint it requires to listen to tales of people and places I knew, yet not correct her. She's close. I shall grant her that. Often startlingly so. In certain details or sequences of events, but the spirit of what happened thousands of years ago, the essence of that life, it has been embellished.
Naturally.
At other times, the stories convey only a pale shadow, and the true magnificence is lost. Or is it my memories that have drifted with time? I suppose we shall never know. Because those days are gone, never to return. All that I once loved has been dust hundreds of years longer than you have even been alive.
So that gives us a time frame. This must be taking place hundreds of years after the first game. The last one that he loved, which I believe was Garokan, who was the goddess of the Marakath, you kill at his behest in Act 9 of the first game. So, yeah, it's got to be... Gotta be a time after, unless he's not referring to that specifically. Maybe he didn't love her at that point anymore anyways. I think he did, though, even though she was, you know, lost and mad. What does Chambrin have to say?
If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you.
Already did.
The traitor, Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story if you wish, but I doubt it will mean much to a Jingak.
No, I'd like to hear it. Tell me about Balbala.
Long ago, when Keth was the shining jewel of the Vastiri, and our trade routes were the envy of the known world, a weak-willed Sekema named Balbala betrayed her Akara for a promise of Welakath, a mythical elixir said to bestow great power. She led a band of foreign warriors through secret paths to the top of the Halani gates. Taken by surprise, the Akara was slain to the last woman. What was her reward? Not Welakath. The bandits put a spear through her gut in that very passage. A cautionary tale, yes. For her betrayal, the wise woman of that era enacted an ancient ritual, trapping Balbara's soul as a djinn for a sentence intended to be 1,000 years. Jingak, it has been far more than 1,000 years. By Zarka's reckoning, at least 2 or 3. The stain of Balbala's betrayal has been lifted from her legacy, yet the knowledge of her prison was lost long ago.
Okay, so makes me wonder if I have to go back there. That should have appeared on the map, though perhaps you need to actually accept the quest beforehand. Though we didn't accept a quest. What do you think of Risu?
Risu has proven herself, at least to me.
Yeah.
She has spoken only the truth, and I believe she means well. In another life, we might have been fellow Dikara, or even friends.
And what do you think of the hooded one? This'll be interesting. You can see him.
When I face his direction, there is a faint impression. Even the sun does not intrude upon my blindness, so this is a new sensation for me. What am I seeing from your strange companion?
Oh, I like that.
Take your time.
Okay, I think we can... Well, we should
Goodbye.
first identify, of course.
Greetings.
Need something?
And I would like to sell
Alright.
blue items. Definitely don't want to sell that. I'll hold on to that too, actually, and the rest of
Signs
these.
guide
'Cause
you.
these are ones that we can break down for shards. Question is, Regal Shard or Artificer Shard? Probably Artificer Shard. This is going to give Artificer and Armor Scrap. I wish this gave, if you take apart a rare that has a socket. Wish it gave both, but it doesn't. That's going to give blacksmithing shards, and these two get to go in the stash. Or no, this is going to just be disenchanted by Zarka. Let's talk to her first.
Jamanra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption.
Yeah.
There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us.
Okay.
Let her know how you wish to begin. Or you may seek my wisdom if you have further questions.
Level 7 skill gem. Now we're talking. Okay. Yeah, why don't you tell me about the tale of the horn?
This is not the first time the sands themselves have been used against us. The necromancer of Weeping Black, Saresh, once waged war upon the Maraketh out of the nascent desert regions of that era. He commanded not only armies of the dead, but vast roiling storms as well. Hearing of this threat, Orbala set forth on a quest to master the elements. And in 3 places of power, she proved herself to the winds. Her reward came to be known as the Horn of the Vastiri. When she drew in a mighty breath and sounded the horn, it was so powerful. Every tent across the entire plains blew open. You can imagine what it did to the necromancer's sandstorms. Seizing their moment, the united Akaras stormed forth to savage the undead armies of Saresh. For this victory, Orbala was made the Sekama of Sekamas. And after ruling with strength and cunning for many years, later became our Queen of the Wind, greatest goddess of the Maraketh. Her divine name was Garukan, which means ultimate sovereign. The tales, unfortunately, make no further mention of the horn after that.
So, Garukan. So I was led to already make a connection to like the Mongols with the Sekama of Sekama. In the case of like the Mongols and other Turkic cultures, it was the Khan of Khans, the Kagan, as you would. But you also have the Khan affix to the name Garukan. So clearly, like the Maraketh have like it's a cool hybrid inspiration with a bit of the North African Amazigh and then also a bit of like Mongolian thrown in. Love it. Those are two of my favorite cultures. Great, historically speaking, great inspiration. Right, recreating the horn.
Ah, the horn. How to condense a 7-day tale. It was created during Obala's 8th adventure, Her final quest before becoming the Sekima of Sekimas, she wrested control of the 3 elements. Her trusty war steed, the great mastodon Ekbab, gave its tusks for the carving and the channeling of lightning. The essence of water was a secret held at the heart of Keth. And primordial fire must be earned from those that originally brought it to Rayclast.
Who originally brought it to Rayclast?
We will find them at the Valley of Titans.
Ooh.
Yes. Those are the 3 elements we will need.
Okay. The primordial fire. I wonder what connection that has to the All Flame. So the All Flame was a flame contained within an amulet used by Captain Fairgraves, who is a Oriathan pirate. And he used it to attain immortality and sail the seas for a long time. You kill him twice throughout PoE 1 as he attempts to regain control of the All Flame the first time and then seeks immortality through some other means the second time. Doesn't work out either time for him. But he's very, like Black Pearl from the Pirates of the Caribbean. What's the captain's name? Barbossa. Pretty fun character. But yeah, this flame amulet. I believe that's probably related to the primordial fire. Anyways, what do you think of Risu now?
Each young one is much like another. Faridun, Maraketh. What does it matter to an old woman? Others may scowl for letting Risu sit and listen to my stories, but none may order me silent.
Okay, that's good.
I
Risu's
will
finding
tell your
some measure of
tale.
acceptance. Hopefully she can earn her place again. Oh, she's standing here now.
Cool winds.
What is the Dreadnought? We've heard about this.
We Faridun have never had grand caravans. In our preparations, Jamanra tasked our people with building one of our own. The intent shifted as madness crept upon him. Soon it became the greatest war machine the Vastiri have ever known. The wish for a better life was gone. Only thoughts of hatred were left.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to deal with that.
Sila.
Let me quickly disenchant
What?
this one.
I will tell your tale.
And, my stash is here. Throw all of this there, and this will go into my uniques. As you can see, I have several shields. I even have one more that I'm using. My Mason Shield Mercenary. So I'll quickly hang on to this support gem, because I may use it for something. But let's quickly check here under Occultism. I need to be higher level. Wow, am I under-leveled for these areas? Might explain why I'm getting so much XP. We'll put these here. I don't think I need the support gems right now. And perhaps I can level something up with a level 6 gem. Is there anything that I need here? Not really. Actually, we can level up Enfeeble. Because we're going to get a new one. We're going to get 2 new ones. Honestly, I might ditch Enfeeble. Vulnerability, never mind. No, I'll keep Enfeeble. Vulnerability is good if you're running like a minion build. Because we're ignoring the armor anyways with our chaos damage. So that's irrelevant. Detonate Dead I don't intend on using. Profane Ritual, though, marks a corpse with a profane rune, dealing chaos damage over time to nearby enemies. When the ritual is complete, the corpse charge is consumed and you gain a power charge. Or the corpse is consumed and you gain a power charge. Okay. Modifiers to spell damage apply to the debuff's damage over time. I believe that's also the case with this. No, it's not. Maybe. Yes. It does. And with Contagion as well, right? Yes. So that's good. So this will basically be the better version of Essence Drain. It'll probably be much more expensive, to be fair. I need 52 int, so we need to get on that. I don't know what our int currently is, but I don't think it's 52. We'll check that in just a moment. So, I'll keep that. In that sense, or in that case, I will use this to upgrade Enfeeble. Because we are going to keep using that. And I do want to check. My int is 50. Okay, so we're close. It's not too far. And then we have a couple of options of where to go. But first, let's talk to Asala.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. I know the tale. The ancient city of Keth, the Badlands, and the Valley of the Titans. We can retrace Orbala's steps in any order.
Okay. Exciting. What about Risu's fate?
The Balbalak has her life, for she was truthful. If she also wishes to be accepted here, that will be up to her.
Okay, good. Good.
For glory.
I like Risu.
Yes.
She's a cool hat. So...
Once the seat of power for our people.
Oh.
Now a buried testament to a glorious past. We will build a new Keth someday when all this is over.
So
and
this...
the Marraketh will shine under the sun once again. That is a promise.
So there's a little tidbits of lore here. That's cool. But we don't need to go here. It's also like... Yeah, I don't know if we can do the thing in the Trader's Passage. Well, let's see what you have to say about the Valley of the Titans.
I am forbidden by the terms of the Third Pact from invoking the Right of Flame myself. I must send an emissary, as must they. I do not know in what form it will come.
Okay, so we have to entreat with whoever brought them the flame. And then up here, the Mastodon Badlands. So this is where we get the horn, this is where we get the flame, and then, where else? Oh, we go here. No, this is the Halani Gates. We've killed the Impaler. It doesn't say anything further about the Trader's Passage. Where do we go then? We could go up to the Mastodon Badlands. Shrine of Bones. That's where we need to get the thing that we need. Or we go up here and get the flame. Let's actually get the flame first. I'm intrigued what type of flame this is. So we're going to head over this way.
I am forbidden by the terms of the Third Pact from invoking the Right of Flame myself. I must send an emissary.
Okay, we already got that. Okay. So what is this place? It's very red. So this looks quite a bit like the original area we were in. I fucking love this red earth with the just covered in salt. Presumably it's salt, some sort of silicate. Very cool looking.
Titans lived and died here. What fate wrought their demise?
Yeah. I'm a little intrigued about that too. Let's see what there is to be found. These are enemies, okay. Skitter golems, we've, I think, encountered these already. Maybe? Maybe not. They at least look similar to others. Quake golem. Yeah. We've got twisters. Is this just an environmental hazard? If so, cool. That's new. Or at least new outside of League mechanics. Look at this. I so wish you could turn the camera. Gnarly. It's like overgrown by the rock. Very lava flow-esque rock formations here. And oh, look at these. I didn't even see this. This is fucking cool looking. The environments in Act 2 are, awesome. Dune Lurker, that's a new enemy. Okay, an ambush predator from below the sands. Ah, we got more boulder ants. Cut That support gem. Very nice. Walking Goliath. That's new. Okay, not too bad. More boulder ants. And we have leveled up yet again. Oh, that's grim looking. Okay. Got zone of control. So, where do we go? We go up here? To Void? Void seems good. And then from there we can potentially swing up this way. Increasing our maximum elemental resistances is huge. Because you're normally capped at 75% of your elemental resistances. Anything that you can get that increases the maxes is pretty damn good. So, that's the direction we can go. Eventually we need to swing our way to Chaos Inoculation, but we don't need to do that now, that's for sure. It's not far either. Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 levels from where we are. That being said, is there anything on the way? Conduit. That'd be good for a minion build. Eldritch Battery, convert all energy shield to mana. You don't want to use that along with Chaos Inoculation. You just don't. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. Here's some interesting stuff. Sadly, these don't connect, so there's no bridge across. Faster curse activation would be really good. And it makes them more effective during the latter half. That doesn't seem that relevant. This one seems pretty good, though. And then there's Event Horizon and everything down here. But that's probably, we can go there later. That's like later game build stuff. Extra area of effect doesn't sound terrible. So this is spell area damage, whereas this is extra area of effect. Okay. Maybe. Go to Void, or do we get the energy shield recharge right now? Either way, I think we're going up this way, so I'm going to grab the int. Okay. Yeah, alright, I thought so. So you can see where they are. That's really cool. Checkpoint. We can head up here to the Ancient Seal. Ooh.
It appears they fought here, died here. A resting place.
Find and activate additional Ancient Seals. Okay. Yeah, these Dune Lurkers are kind of tricky. You can't always damage them. Sometimes they're underground. Alright. They don't do much damage. Oh, they're like embracing. It is walking the last. We have a desiccated lich as a new enemy type as well. So is that summoning the tornado, or is that just an environmental effect? I'm gonna run through it. Might be the lich that's summoning those. We'll see. Let's leave the lich alive. See if he summons a tornado. Yes. Alright. Confirmed. What else do we have here, actually? It's just, oh, something about the medallion. Alright.
Putrefy.
Skeletons do no damage. I did give them meat shields, so that is on me. Down you go.
Power to wield.
Bone raiment. So that's a new piece, right? Sure looks like it. Might hold on to that. If we end up with enough room in our inventory for it, I will use it. Also, we have our level 7 skill gem, so profane ritual it is. Let's equip that and throw that in right here. Hi. Didn't see you there.
Wither away.
So, this instead of Essence Drain. We have Swift Affliction and Pierce. We don't need Pierce then. So we can take that out and we can put Swift Affliction right there. I'll hold this one here. And then let's give this a try. Yeah. Alright, this... It takes a moment. And we need corpses for it to work. So honestly, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure if this is a good replacement for Essence Drain, to be honest with you. Because if you don't have corpses, that is going to be difficult to pull off. So we'll slot that in there. I might slot the Curse in here, actually, and then we'll put Profane Ritual right here. Let's give it a try. Don't think it's going to be useful against small groups of enemies. So there's another checkpoint, so presumably another ancient seal here. The eyes line up. It's very ominous.
None can oppose me.
Hello, what do we got here? Splinter Hearts. The flavor text is coming soon. Okay. 76% increased physical damage, 50 to accuracy, 25% projectile speed, and projectile splits towards +2 targets. That's pretty good. Makes me want to play a bow build.
Infection!
Oh my god. Okay. So, I did foolishly unequip Pierce, so let's re-equip Pierce. Okay, I'm taking a little bit too much damage here. Okay. Yeah, come on, guys. Out you come. Got some superior items. And I think I want to double back. I don't know exactly how to read this map, or how to read the main map. That one's a little bit confusing as to what's what. So I'm going to double back and make sure that we don't have any fog of war, so to speak. There is a bunch at the start, but I'm kind of banking on being able to loop back. At least that's my hope. I hear hyenas. Right? Did you guys hear them? We're like hyenas laughing somewhere in the distance. Screaming faces. What happened to the Titans? Why are they dead? What's going on here?
Infection!
Later. I'm just gonna draw a ton of aggro. I definitely work better when there's large groups of enemies. Like, look at this go. It is glorious. Anything back here? No. So it does seem like it loops around, which is good. Go get some more attention. Yeah, you too. You guys too. Hey, everybody around. Why don't you all come on over here? What is going on there? What is this? Down it goes. Somehow one of these fucks is still alive. Alright, you next. No, you. I'm clicking on the lich. Okay. Head in first. Ignore the bone ants, or the boulder ants over there. So it seems like there's just corpses here for us. Like, I didn't kill these ones. So that's nice. It would be nice if they actually did that on more maps. Just had some random corpses lying around. So at the very least, if you're super reliant on corpses, you can bait them to that area so that you'll at least have like one or two. You're almost leveled up again. Fucking Dune Lurkers. Those are really annoying. And we got more of them. Gonna ignore it. Well, a waypoint. And, the medallion. Find something that can be placed here. Okay. So, we've got to go and get something first. But hey, we got the waypoints. We can always warp back there if need be. Literally just gonna ignore the Dune Lurkers until we get a larger group of enemies where I can kill them. So otherwise, they just bog things down. What is this? It's a hand. But nothing here. It's just a fucking checkpoint. There's something on the map there. I feel like you're supposed to do something here. Oh, fuck off. So we're super mana stable right now. Not sure why I'm this mana stable. I will check my items. So we must have some mana regen. And some, like, major mana regen going on. There's 20 there, and 44. Well, that's probably it. And then 29. Alright. I have answered my question. Find something that can be placed at the altar, yes. Well, we have one way to go still. Okay, so these guys can be reanimated. That's concerning. This looks like something. Ancient seal, there we go. Alright. That's probably gonna make that activate. Then we can do something there. That would be my guess. Okay. We have a rare mob that conjures flame walls, but worse than that, we have a Dune Lurker. Where is it? Here it is. Please die. Thank you.
Another corpse to serve.
Bronze Greaves. Okay. It's a rare item, and we have leveled up yet again. So, increased energy shield recovery rate, or do I eventually go and get Zealot's Oath? Zealot's Oath is all the way down here. I think it's going to determine, or it's going to be determined by, is there any other reason to come all the way down here? That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Huh. No, I think we go for Void first. We'll keep getting more intelligence. All the intelligence that we get further increases our energy shield, so... Or... Actually, does it? I want to check that. No, it grants mana. That's alright. Take the mana. Okay, so there's one other little area we can go, but I reckon we have everything we need. Just gonna clear this place out. I should never have come here.
Death and decay.
You guys are the worst. You know that? No, we have a rare one. Oh no, it's a rare, boulder ants. That's okay. Ooh, that is a gem. We are close to a gem slot. Or, sorry, a jewel. So these... Yeah. Okay, let me identify it. So this you slot into your passive tree, which will increase life regen, block, and damage penetrates 8% of fire resist, and 19% increased stun buildup with maces. This is, like, perfect for my Mace and Shield character, who uses Infernal Cry and Herald of Ash. That is awesome, who also has a free jewel slot, but... yeah, that's great. So you slot them into the passive tree. I'll quickly show you. You have these empty slots here, jewel sockets. There's a few of them around. And you can just plug them in, and you'll get the bonuses. And you can always unequip them. Okay, now we're talking. What's going on? Ooh, the Titan Grotto. So I guess we need to go in here, and then we'll get the item that we need. And then we can go to the place with the waypoint and insert the medallion. So what's going to be down here? New zone. Hopefully no dune lurkers, now that we're under the dunes.
This was certainly off limits to mortals.
Ooh.
How exciting.
Yeah, look at that. Giant pit of bones surrounding this enormous statue. Very cool. It's got like a figure in its palm. That's a terracotta warrior. I reckon we're going to encounter some of them down here. Why a waypoint and a checkpoint? That is odd. And then this is like something that's been severed. It's a head. The top half of it's been severed. Okay, winged horrors. Okay, they're pretty tough. Goliath. So these are not undead Goliaths. What do they look like? They're very featureless, and then they just fall apart into stone. Cool.
Putrefy.
Terracotta Fanatics. Vile Apparitions? I want to see one of these Vile Apparitions. Hand Flesh Skeletons? Okay, so we have... I wouldn't go so far as to say it's a new enemy type, but at least a different spin on an existing enemy type. Different abilities. So these run at you and explode. Is what I've gathered. Okay. Oh man. We're like killing each other. Did not need that. We're gonna fight an actual Titan? Presumably not. What is that? It's just lights floating in the air. This place is very eerie. I like it. Let me crawl on the back of one here. There's a sword jammed through his mouth, I think. But it's not the back, it's his chest. Oh, man. I reckon we're gonna see, like, just the face of a Titan peering up out of this, gloom from below. That would be so creepy. And I want to keep a lookout just to see if...
Death and decay!
Because we've seen the petrified ones up here. Okay, these guys aren't too bad. That is the, like, brain of one. His head has been cut in half. Okay, you guys are, tricky. Okay, these are the apparitions, huh? Right? Can't target them. Spiders. There's some familiar enemies here. Silk robe. That's new. I think. Yeah, a vril apparition. I do not know what that is. Yeah, you can kind of see some down there. But I still just want to see a giant face. Stone face, long petrified, looking up at us from the deeps. That'd be Like, it wouldn't be thalassophobia-inducing because it's not the water, but it certainly kind of hits that same note. A bit of megalophobia, I guess. Also a great one. Megalothalassophobia is, of course, the pinnacle. Yeah, right now I haven't found much use for Profane Ritual yet. It's like most of the encounters I feel like are over before that really becomes relevant. I'll try it here. This guy's about to go down, and now we can drop the ritual, and like, yeah, they're already dead. So we have... everything's kind of dying at once. With my build. Or at least in rapid succession. And Profane Ritual takes just a little bit too long to charge up. So I reckon that's probably better in a different type of build. I also heard that the chaos damage stuff is fairly underpowered. I certainly haven't noticed that, but that is what the common consensus is, so maybe it falls off later. However, it's getting a buff. So that's good. I mean, for me, playing a chaos damage build. But like, it feels fine to me right now. This doesn't feel underpowered. Swing back over this way. It's very labyrinthine here. Could go that way. That's the hand descending. Another checkpoint. So, before I go too far in here, there aren't any like bonuses in this, or at least there aren't many of these bonus things in this act, I noticed. Yeah, and by the time the Profane Ritual procs, its combat's over. It's a little too slow. Here. And we'll swing around this way for this last little part there, but it's nice that we covered this place. Nope. Okay, back we go. Really cool looking area. I want to actually look, because we... Supported skills have 25% more cast speed. Supported skills have a 50% chance to grant an additional charge, right, because this does give, charges. We can also just look here. And pick a, Supported skills inflict decay, dealing 60% of intelligence as chaos damage per second. So we have decay here, right? No, that is decaying hex. So why don't I take that and put it onto essence drain? I can't. Okay. Can't do it there either. Oh, it has to be on a... Oh, this is decaying hex. Ah, fuck. Well, now we have another one. Whoops. Let me, see if we can't find a different one. Thought it just said decay. I was wrong. Impending Doom. Triggers Doom Blast when curses from supported skills expire. We have that already. On Enfeeble. Impending Doom. Yes. Withering Touch. I feel like I have something with Withering Touch. Contagion? Essence Drain? We have Pierce. Persistence, Magnified Effect. I mean, we could take Withering Touch. That could be good. We could drop that on the Essence Drain, or perhaps on the Contagion. I think I might put it on the Contagion. If I can. Ah, Contagion's already, I can't put this there. Can I remove this, though? Because the Contagion, no, I want the AoE on the Contagion, for sure. And then on Essence Drain, I can't. You are already using this one. Why am I doing this to myself? I checked. Where is it? Is it on the skeletons? No, that's Last Gasp. Oh, it is on one of these ones. Okay. Drop it off the skeletons. I am summoning 3 there and then 5 from here. I don't think, yeah, actually it is probably better on the skeletons. I wish you could double up on support gems. I think you can if you play the Gemling Legionnaire Ascendancy. Then you can have 2 of the same one. I understand why they did it. I do kind of wish that you could at least have multiple of the same support gem on different skills. Totally get, don't stack the same one multiple times.
Infection!
I don't know. So I guess this does add a bit of decision making to builds, which is always good when you can only use each one once. I suppose some are just better than others in some situations. So this then forces you to kind of pick, like, okay, where do I use the good one and where do I slot the less good one? Or which skill is it okay to slot the less good one on? Which, I guess that's nice. Adds a little bit more decision-making. Okay, what is this? Oh boy.
One still lives. For now.
Your boss? No. Yes. Zalmarath the Colossus. Okay, so you fight like Kitava. Wow, we're doing nothing. See, this is the problem. If you're reliant on corpses, there needs to be a way to generate corpses. There might be. I may have just missed it. But in, Jesus Christ. Okay, so he's breaking the arena. He has a ton of health. Okay, I'm like targeting him, but my essence drain is just going somewhere. Okay, that's cool. He's moved. So a little bit different from Kitava. He's a bit more mobile. Can't seem to hit him. What you doing? Don't like this. Oh, that, okay. I did that on accident. Just running away. I would have been hit by that otherwise. What are you doing now? You're dropping pillars. Thought my skeletons were there to tank that. Okay. Oh boy. Ow. So, I feel like maybe you can. Maybe I just need to do it faster. I'll check. Ow. Ah, that feels bad. Oh, this is a bit of a slow fight. I need to increase my damage somehow. How? Not really sure there's a way to.
One still lives. For now.
Okay. He's unfortunately a bit janky with the targeting. Like, what? Why? I click over here, and it then has my curse land nowhere near where he actually is. And then sometimes I have my essence drains that, like, fly halfway across the map. Okay. Come on. Okay. I was at a lot of health. Like, I think full health. So I think that's a one-hit kill on me. I was attempting to pay attention to see if I could, I was attempting to see if I could somehow, use the curse on my own, skeletons. I'm just gonna stay the fuck back. That's how I do this. Okay, this is a bit risky. When he does that, though, then I have to come in closer. That's okay. That can just kill me, so I need to not stand in the center from him. Or in a direct line. Okay. No, he can hit elsewhere. Okay, so that's concerning. No. So why did that curse not hit him? There we go. Oh, sorry. I would have been dead there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can target my own skeletons. Okay, I need to heal. Yeah, hide. Okay, great. Okay, don't like being trapped in this corner like that when he does this. Pull back. So he's also destroying parts of the arena, so I have less spaces to hide. I'm gonna heal, even though I'm pretty high. Okay, enemies, thank fuck. Can you die near him? That'd be great. No. Can't die near him, can you? Alright, that's a problem. So, no luck there. We need a corpse generation ability. Like, desperately. Okay, avoid that. We have a whole lot less room to work with right now. there anything? Yes, we can. Alright. Okay, you guys go away. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that was close. Almost got him. Just not get careless here. Okay. Don't like that. Okay, fine, we're okay. Keep looking at him. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, hide. Ugh, still got hit by that. Okay, can you guys go away? That'd be great. I don't want to get killed now. That would be very, very sad. This is a hard fight. Or at least it's a long fight. A couple of chances to make a critical one hit, you're dead. Alright, we got him.
You're quite possibly my largest victim. Farewell.
Okay. Oh. Huh. Flame Ruby. Quest item.
Oh, it's warm. And now mine.
It burns with the primordial heat of a long-ago Raycloth. Return this to Zarka to help recreate the horn of the Vestiri. Alright, we got a Regal Shard here. Some gold, a War Pick. That's a new weapon. One-handed mace. Love it. Looks awesome. Love the realistically designed maces. Most of them anyways. You can drop that. I'll keep the Silk Robe. Like, take this with me? This is better than that, so I'm gonna take this with me. Might craft that for my other character. Okay. That was fucking brutal. So let's head back to the caravan. Not my favorite fight. Interesting and engaging enough to be sure, but just a bit too much of a health sponge. I suppose if I'd had the correct element at my disposal, that would have gone faster, because he did seem like he had a red mark. I didn't even look what it was because it wasn't chaos, but he was weak to something. Do any of you have anything new to say? Do you have anything to say about the Titans?
Greeting.
You can identify my items, though. So. Zarka.
This ruby is beautiful and quite haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside.
Something alive within the primordial fire, maybe? Still only getting level 1 support gems. Huh. Okay, that can be... Actually, that will be sold. I need gold more than any of that. This, though, not the best stats. It's okay. I'll hold on to it. This one. Not great. That we're gonna keep.
I will tell your tale.
Okay, guys. I'm going to do some little bit of item crafting, and then I'm going to call the episode. So if you're not interested in the crafting and everything, you can tune out right here, in which case, do drop this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next episode. Ash Heritor out. Now, for those of you that do want to see the crafting and theory crafting and all that, and, you know, me putting stuff in my stash, very exciting, I know, then stay tuned. So, we can't disassemble the flasks at the moment, but I reckon we'll be able to, so I'm holding on to all of the percentage flasks, because they're going to put in the flask enhancers, whatever the fuck they're called, at some point. They're not in the game right now, but they will be. I'm almost positive. I could be totally wrong, but... So, jewels here, with red ones on this side. And then we can do some salvaging on some of these items. Definitely not that one. Can't salvage those? Okay. Then this will go into my uniques. First unique bow. And,
What
not disenchant, but rather
Take your
sell
time.
that,
All right.
that, and fucking sell that too. We've got plenty of them at this point.
Blessings.
And our currency can go in the currency tab. It's cool. You don't need to actually be on the tab if you check this, so you can customize this and check it for currency, and then it's automatically going to throw your currency in there, providing you're in the stash at all. So it's cool. So what I want to do is, do I waste an alch? No, I got plenty of regals, so let's just see if we get good. Okay, that's all right. 25% increased energy shield. It's possible we can get a flat modifier. 10 lightning resist, okay. Do I waste my exalt? I'm going to. I'm going to try. No, this is not as good. Okay, that was a dud. Most unfortunate. Okay, for my other character, I will craft this already. Wrong item. So we'll start here. Accuracy rating, not that useful, but it's okay. Okay, stun buildup is good. He relies on his stuns, so that's good. Ish. I'd like a flat physical modifier. Okay, I'll take the lightning damage. I'd preferred fire, but okay, I'll hold on to this. Not sure it's that good, but whatever. This one is just... I mean, I want to see what it looks like. Does it look cool? Probably looks cooler than this. It's got the fucking fishnet leggings, which is amusing. We won't worry about that. There's a couple of graphical glitches that happen from time to time. Oh, that does look pretty cool. But it's not as good, so we're going to have to disassemble that into a regal.
Speak up.
Or disenchant it. Unfortunate.
Stay inside.
Big waste of resources, but that's the crafting system for you. Uncut support gem. Anything we want. There's more on profane rituals, so we could get... let's have a look. I want to try a poison build. I just don't know what class would be good for that at the moment. I mean, I guess a shadow is going to be good for it at some point. But, what does Unleash do? Supported skills or spells gain a seal every 200% of cast time to a maximum of 2 seals. Okay, supported spells are unsealed when cast, and their effects reoccur for each seal lost. Supported skills deal 50% less damage when reoccurring. I don't understand how this works. We already have persistence on Contagion. I wish it showed the ones that you already had active. No, we don't need that. Magnified effect we already also have on Contagion? Sure do. There's Corrupting Cry. That's only for war cries. I don't use those. Because we need something for Profane Ritual, but... And another one for Essence Drain. We could actually drop a... There's some options for Essence Drain. We could take Chain, but we already have Pierce. We could take Acceleration, that would make it go faster. Oh, that's pretty cool. What does Encumbrance do? Debuffs inflicted with supported skills have 15% increased slow magnitude. This is a modifier applied to debuffs you inflict at slow enemies, and scales only the specific magnitude that slows the target. It will not affect any other magnitudes. Okay, so this is only good on debuffs that inflict slow. There are a couple, like Chill inflicts a slow, and Hindered inflicts a slow, which we do have access to Hindered. Life Drain. Got a Cull. So this would be good on, like, with that shield. No, because they have to hit you and then it calls. It's not actually, you can't do damage with it to get that. So it's like good on Killing Hand, I guess. From the monk. So it's an attack one, that doesn't affect it. Is there like a cast speed one? It's probably a higher tier. Scatter shot. Fires 2 additional projectiles. Okay. So we'll be shooting multiple essence drains. They'll do a bit less damage. It's okay though. It's mostly just to proc the contagion. I wonder if this is going to deal too little damage, because that's now 50% less damage, along with less cast speed. Oh, if they've pierced. So the first shot won't. So if it hits the original target, it's not going to do 30% less. So that'll only do the 20% less from scatter shot. I think we can handle that. We'll try it. It might help things out quite a bit. Aside from that, that's basically all I got here. There's no other items to craft. We're still using our fucking wand that we got right at the beginning of the game, because it's good. This, I wish I could do something with. I don't know why there aren't orbs of alteration to allow you to reroll magic items and like chaos orbs. Are they in the game? Let me actually check the stash. Maybe you can even look at what these are. You can't. That's a Val orb for sure. That's a Mirror of Calandra. That's a chaos orb, so they will have the chaos orbs. So in that sense, they must have an orb of alteration. Maybe this one? Not sure. It's hard to tell what these all are at this point. Yeah, I really wish they had those. Glassblower's Baubles. That's this. So they will be in the game. I just haven't seen them yet. You can't use the salvage bench to disassemble the flasks yet. So that's probably just going to be implemented later, would be my guess. Hopefully they'll do the same with alterations. Because not being able to reroll blue modifiers kind of sucks. Or not being able to strip the modifiers off. I'd be fine with that too. They just had a more common orb of, what were they, Orb of Scouring? That's probably the Orb of Scouring, I would guess. I reckon they'll add it. Sorry, I got distracted by a bit of an aerial battle outside. It looks like there's a couple of crows that have picked a fight with a buzzard over the park I live right next to. Very exciting. Anyways, that's going to be where I end today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, drop this video a like, once again. And, yeah, thanks to everybody that's been watching the series this far. It's been a ton of fun. I love this game a lot. It's, yeah, I don't know. Game of the year? I mean, it's not even out yet. I'll reserve that for when the full release happens. Before I make any such judgments. So, yeah, in the next episode, we will continue on to the other area. We'll also talk to the Sakema, and then go to the Mastodon Graveyard, or whatever it's called. I'm excited for that. That should be fun. Righto, everybody. Heritor signing out.